What it smell like, YouTube? This is your boy Dr. J and the Women, and today we are here to do some very foolish shit. Scare the ever-living fuck out of ourselves. Now, a lot of you guys may know that BHD is not the bravest person in the world, and in comparison, I do look like a very brave person. Now, on the sad part of that is it's only by a little bit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, I am a little bit of a bitch. I occasionally try to put on the tough guy act, you know, but just so you all know, I occasionally am a bitch. Here's the thing. People. I'm not afraid of people, right? What people are capable of, yes, right? Because people can do some fucked up shit. Now, a ghost is a different story because you can't fight a ghost. You can't fight a ghost. Doesn't matter how much of paranormal activity you've seen or whatever. You cannot whoop a ghost's ass, alright? Even Casper, the friendly ghost, cannot catch your hands. You can catch his fade, though, any day. But Casper can't catch your fade. Without stalling any further, because I am a little bit scared, today we are here to... Shut the fuck up, phone! Today we are here to react to top 10 most haunted places on Earth. Now, this video is by all-time 10s. They always have a bunch of these like awesome videos, top 10 this, top 10 that, and they're always educational as fuck. Now this one I'm pretty sure is going to scare the ever-living shit out of myself. I would say it's going to scare the pants off me, but I just bought some new pants. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get it popping. If you guys want to watch the original video, the link to the original video will be in the description down below. Please comment and let me know, just so I know that I'm not the only person out there who is a bitch. Let me know if this video scared the shit out of you too, because it looks like it's going to scare me. The thumbnail itself looks scary. Let's do this shit, man. Roll the fucking tape.
10 most haunted places.
God 10, damn it. You already scared the fuck out of me just now with that face. Just popped up out of nowhere. Alright, let's do this. The Screaming
Bridge, Ohio, USA. Those who have visited the Screaming Bridge in Ohio have been plagued by the screams of dozens of people who've died there. Particularly harrowing are echoes from the final moments of one woman who jumped from the bridge to escape an attacker. Unaware of the rail tracks below, she began to scream when she realized she'd inadvertently jumped to her death.
Oh no.
The last conversation of a couple whose bodies were found nearby and the crying of a baby thrown from the bridge by its mother also haunt the air.
What the fuck?
9. Ancient...
How is that number 10? It gets worse? Y'all throwing babies over bridges and shit? For real? I don't even want to know what happens next. I don't even want to know what the rest of these are. They throwing babies over bridges. My nigga, this is real right now.
Ran in, UK. A British pub built on an ancient pagan burial ground was the site of child sacrifice and devil worship.
Oh, that couldn't have been a bad idea at all, huh? Hey, people used to get murdered here, and this was an ancient pagan ritual and burial ground where babies have been murdered. But yeah, let's build a bar here. It'll be great. It'll be fine. Like, don't worry about it. It's what? Doorway to hell. Cover that up with some plywood, okay? We don't want the fire marshal coming and fucking our shit up. I don't know. I mean, how do you sell that? You have to let them know. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is a wonderful place. Lots of space. Huge indoor building. Beautiful, all right? And, you know, when the sun sets, you get a beautiful sunset view. It's just nice. All right, now on the downside, okay, occasionally when there's a draft, it creaks a little bit, but, you know, it's something that, you know, if you're throwing a pub here, you know, if it's a pub, you're not going to hear that because, you know, the people. But yeah, you guys want to buy it? Oh, that sounds great. Oh, by the way, there's an ancient pagan burial ground and children got murdered here. But hey, you got this for a steal, huh? Dead people, but you got it for a steal. The profit margins are going to be wonderful, all right? I'll tell you that.
Apparitions of monks, a shepherd, and a centurion have all been seen by guests. Its owner has described being pulled by an invisible force from his bed and dragged across the room. Skeletons of young children have been found with blades still wedged into the bones.
Oh.
8 people who stayed were supposedly forced to undergo exorcisms on leaving. 8. Chickamauga, Tennessee, USA. The spirits of soldiers killed in one of the Civil War's fiercest battles have been seen roaming the field in which they died. Following the 1863 battle, many of the dead were buried in mass graves where they fell. Visitors to the battlefield have seen a mysterious woman in a white dress who roams the field. She is thought to be the ghost of a woman searching for her fiancé killed in battle. The field is also home to Old Green Eyes, a soldier whose body was torn apart by gunfire. First reported in 1870, his green eyes can be seen floating through the air, searching for the rest of his corpse.
What
7.
the fuck?
Monte Cristo Homestead, Australia. A mansion in Australia owned by one family for over 60 years is reportedly plagued by the tormented spirits of those killed there. Tragedies include the death of a pregnant maid who was pushed from a balcony and a young boy who burned to death when his boss set fire to his straw mattress. A baby was...
What the fuck kind of sick shit is that? You gonna push a pregnant woman over a fucking balcony? Nigga. Just pull out, man. Why would you do all that? See? If you wasn't out there putting your dick on everybody, alright, she wouldn't have got pregnant by your punk ass. Huh? Pull out game. Condoms probably weren't invented back then. And also, who the fuck lights a child's bed on fire? Okay, and what is this 7-year-old doing having a fucking job anyways? Huh? What, did the boss do that shit so he didn't have to pay you OT? Cause that's... Nigga, just quit your job. It's not worth it. If your life is in danger, I don't think it's worth it. Quit your job, baby. Alright, live your life. Go play Ring Around the Rosie and play tag with the other 7-year-olds. The fuck is you doing having a 9 to 5? It ain't that real out here. It's okay, man. We got you. God damn.
Was also killed after reportedly being thrown downstairs by an invisible force which pulled the child from a maid's grasp. 6. Hoska Castle, Czech Republic. Folklore claims that a castle near Prague was built to cover a bottomless pit which is a gateway to hell. The 13th century King Ottokar offered a pardon to any prisoners who would dare to be lowered into the caves. The first to do so was heard screaming frantically. When brought to the surface moments later, he had been driven completely insane. Mysterious figures have been spotted all over the castle, from a chain of maimed prisoners to a hybrid creature resembling a giant frog. Disembodied chanting and mysterious moving objects have also been reported. Adolf Hitler is said to have believed the stories, even instructing a scientific team to visit the castle to investigate the reports. 5. Tower of London.
Okay, what the literal fuck? You want to build a castle over what y'all believe to be a gateway to hell? That is worse than building your shit on a pagan burial ground, okay? Because first off, what happens if Satan himself decides to climb up this gateway to hell, huh? And decides to skull fuck you in your sleep? Because he'll do it. That's a sinister motherfucker right there. He will skull fuck you in your sleep. Okay, and then when you wake up, he won't stop. He's just gonna finish. Fire ants is what comes out.
UK. Screams of executed prisoners supposedly echo round this political prison in London, where ghosts have been seen reenacting the moments of their deaths.
Oh no.
The beheaded wife of Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn, is one of the most famous ghosts. Her decapitated body paces the tower's chapel and floats near to the scene of her execution.
Oh,
2
God,
young
no.
princes believed to have been murdered by their uncle have also been seen. Cowering in a corner, their ghosts are seen holding hands in fear. The strangest ghost is to be the spectre of a huge bear. In 1816, a guard reported being charged at by the animal, plunging his weapon into its side, only to go straight through it. 4.
Okay, that's how you know that place is fucking haunted when even the animals is coming out to haunt your ass. And animals get killed all the time. I just had a dead animal a few hours ago. Chicken, nigga, it was delicious. I've never seen chickens clucking in my room only to when I go kick them, because I will kick a chicken. Alright, I'll kick the shit out of a chicken. If I go kick it and it disappears, that's how we know we got a problem. Huh? Ghost chickens coming back to haunt your ass. But a bear coming back to haunt your ass? God knows what y'all did to this bear. It's probably pissed. Did you turn him into a rug? You fucking up. You fucking up. I hope he gets your ass.
Chateau de Brissac, France. The ghosts of a murdered adulterous couple are said to haunt the 15th century French castle in which they died.
Oh no.
When her furious husband killed Charlotte de Brise and her lover, they made sure never to leave him in peace. Their disembodied, agonising screams eventually drove their killer from his home. Known as the Green Lady, guests to the castle claim her ghost resembles a rotting corpse with gaping holes where her eyes and nose should be.
Well, shit. Oh my God, the RMS Queen Mary. I did a tour on this. I used to live in Cali. And we drove all the way to wherever the fuck this is at, and we went on the boat. I didn't know it was haunted. They just said it was a boat. Now that I know it was haunted, I'm pissed. I'm gonna find my parents. We gonna fight for taking me on this boat. You knew this was haunted. Mom, how could you? Huh? I was like 10. How could you? You should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm telling Grandma. That's right, I'm telling.
3. The RMS Queen Mary, moored in California, USA. Around 600 ghosts reportedly roam an ocean liner nicknamed the Grey Ghost.
600 ghosts are haunting this boat. Come on, son. And my mom took me on this boat. Our whole family, me, my mom, her husband, and my brother, we all went on this boat. I think my sister was there with us. And here to find out around 600 ghosts. We don't even know for sure how many people died in this motherfucker. Oh no. Oh, I'm telling Grandma for real. Ma, you better watch. I hope you're not watching my videos because I'm swearing a lot. I don't want you to see that. But I'm telling Grandma on you. You damn right I'm telling.
One ill-fated passenger who was murdered aboard the ship has been known to physically attack those who visit it, leaving slap marks on their skin.
So I could have got slapped by a ghost. A ghost was gonna slap my little 10-year-old ass and leave a mark. Oh, please believe I'm telling. Please believe that.
Also used to transport the military in World War II, soldiers were subject to poor conditions, thanks to severe overheating. At its worst point, one soldier was dying every 7 minutes. In 1942, the Queen Mary collided with a smaller ship, breaking it in half and killing over 300 people. Visitors on board have heard the incident happen since then, reporting ghostly screams for help. 2. Eastern...
Hell no. Hell nah. Who was it? Who's the nigga that do the... He'd be... Oh, hell nah. And that was number 3 on this list of fucked up shit. That means people have built gateways to hell. They built their house over this shit. And this was worse than that.
State Penitentiary, Pennsylvania, USA. Inmates were driven insane by torturous guards in this 19th century prison. Punishments included being ducked in frozen water and strung up outside and being confined to straitjackets for hours at a time. Shadowy figures have been reported since the 1940s, with even its most infamous resident, Al Capone, claiming to be haunted by one of his murdered victims. Cackling, screams and slamming doors have all been heard coming from the cells, while the apparitions of executed prisoners have been seen recreating their final steps on the death row corridor. 1. Waverly...
Heck nah, son. No. First off, this is a prison, okay? So if these ghosts is coming back to handle some business, you think they ain't gonna ghost rape you? Prison rape. Nigga, that shit happens. Oh, man.
Hills Sanatorium, Kentucky, USA. This was a tuberculosis hospital before it became a sanatorium, and ghostly children have been heard singing nursery rhymes from the roof and playing games with balls in the wards. Scarier still is the spectre of an old woman bound in chains who's been seen with blood dripping down her arms before disappearing into thin air. The most haunted area of the hospital is in the nurses' station, where one nurse jumped from a window and another hung herself. Their voices can be heard in the room ordering intruders to leave.
Hey guys, that was the top 10 most haunted places on it.
What? So in this hospital, the people who's supposed to help you is killing themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually really enjoyed this video. This is a good ass video, very insightful, because now I know where the fuck not to take my ass to. Okay? And I know where to not go back to. Looking at you, Mom. Taking me to this goddamn place. I was 10 years old. You should be ashamed of yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy Dr. J and the Women. Today watching top 10 most haunted places on Earth. This video is by All Time 10. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to click the link in the description down below to check out the original video. He's got a bunch of these videos and they're actually all really good. I've never seen one that wasn't good. So, yeah. Make sure to go check them out. This has been your boy Dr. J and all the bitches. I don't even know what to say about this because now I'm starting to feel like my house is haunted. Man, I'm out this bitch.